You wasted 9 months successfully. Congratulations. Send this to someone who had a miscarriage. Guys, Iran government filtered the internet. I'm an Iranian. Can anybody tell me how to play Warzone in Iran? Bro, you live in it. Horror movies should add bloopers. So after watching the main film you'll be able to sleep. I watched this Indonesian horror movie and they did have some bloopers, except instead of being funny outtakes, they were points in filming where they were forced to stop because the actress playing as the ghost got possessed a couple times and they had to do an exorcism. Michael Jackson in disguise, so he could go on a date with Tata Monil in the 1970s. Which one is Michael? Hair, did you bring protection? Me. No. Her. This way. How the duck do you have now without lube? Diarrhea. Mother Nature's lubricant. What are duck me eyes? I heard this term so many times, but I really don't know what people mean when they say it. Edit. Can dudes also have a duck me eyes? Where is the evolution? 14 million years. 120 million years. Antibiotic resistant bacteria. Here is your evolution. Enjoy your last moments. If my best friend was a girl I'd marry him instantly. He's the most beautiful person I know, and he's more attractive than all girls, but like that's gay and I'm straight. If there is a hole there is a goal. Master Uruguay. My best friend fell in love with my girlfriend and I want to beat the shit out of him. I ducking saved his ace from seaside twice. Ducking stayed with him for 2 days in a shutty ace hospital. I was always with that mother ducker. I even helped him with his stupid dream of being a streamer. And this ducker has the audacity to tell my girlfriend he's in love with her. And she even thinks I'm over ducking reacting. Jesus Christ, I'm truly alone now. Lesson learned. Never help your friend from seaside attempts. God damn. Your Slex life is now called The Last Thing You Watched. What's its title? Dune. Dry as duck right now. It might get weird later though. Can't wait. What is your record number of nuts in a day? My personal record is 21. -6. Bro slurped up his spam back up the urethra. My custom shirt came with a message for porch pirates. Don't steal this. It won't fit. Son of a tailor. They aren't stealing it to wear. They're gonna duck the shirt. Y'all doc girls ain't got nothing on us white queens. Whatever you say, Jonathan Davis from Korn. Children of Pawn Stars, how do you view your mother? Typically on DVD. Me looking at the person I sit next to in class after I just that about freezing time and ducking every girl in the school. Just me? Listen man. I don't think teaching is the career for us. Life is not a gift because you cannot reject it. I mean, you can. People do it all the time. Shout out to the blue flavor. Gotta be one of my favorite genders. Don't forget to try blue waffle. Google it for the recipe. You are going to hell for sure. I accidentally changed my keyboard to Arabic and it won't ducking change. Just keep typing stuff until someone kicks your door in. Maybe they'll know how to change it. My license photo. The only thing the woman who took my photo said was, "You're okay with this?" Surprised you they let you select M instead of offender. The saddest picture on internet. From a student's hostel in Kota, Rajasthan. They did this to prevent students from choosing tragic decisions. Good job. Now multiple people can hang at the same time. Nuclear war probability is rising rapidly. Ellen, are you still standing by the principle of freedom you stated earlier this year? Or will threatening people with nuclear war be the loophole to freedom that allows tyranny to spread? If you scare people enough, they will demand removal of freedom. This is the path to tyranny. The Protector. Judging by the uniform, helmet, and the fact that the tank is a German tiger, this cat is a Nese. Bad kitty, no. Are you seriously going to jack off to graphics card porn? Who's gonna stop me? Why do Americans never dart? Dude, I'm always ripping hot ones. 2 weeks ago I went to my friend's wedding, and my stomach was brewing something fierce. Couldn't help but accidentally letting a couple quiet ones fly on the dance floor. And lordy, I might as well let the gates of hell open. It was absolutely disgusting. People gagged, got angry and complained. And I cleared about a third of the floor. My girlfriend immediately knew it was me because that poor woman has to live with this. But we kept it low key and played it off well. My friends have no idea that I was the phantom darter of 2022. This cute little fella and I are about to give each other mutual endorphin release. The parentheses really don't help whatsoever. What the duck this sign mean? In case of a sudden drop off, grab pens. Just saw a fat girl with pepper spray. I need that kinda confidence in my life. She probably uses it as seasoning. I created an example of my daily hallucinations. Your brain is trying to have you prove you are not a robot. Got depressed, so decided to get creative instead. Can't be sad when you tie-dye. Better to tie-dye than try-dye. When Korean pop is being called K-pop, Chinese rap, French art, Russian ape. A single sperm has 37.5 megabytes of DNA information in it. That means that a normal ejaculation represents a data transfer of 1587.5 terabytes. That's a lot of information to swallow. Being pregnant, you technically have 2 hearts inside of you. This makes you a Time Lord. If you're pregnant with twin boys, you technically have 2 nuts inside of you. This makes you a popular category on certain websites. You are traffic. They're right. We all could learn something from human trafficking. Me. Will you marry me, girlfriend? No. Hot air balloon pilot. It takes me about an hour to land this thing, so this is now awkward. Jumps out. So long, ho blaster. Imagine if Americans switched from pounds to kilograms suddenly. There would be mass confusion. Kilogram me harder, daddy, just does not have the same flow to it. When you're trying to jack off, but your dog won't leave. If you think this post is foo, I have permission. Well, there is a solution, Mr. Freeman, that some would consider wrong. I took an anatomy class once. Study this, study that. How about you stop stressing over exams and study this body? Yes, I will. I've never dissected a live human body before but 8. There are 4 types of guys and 3 types of girls. Deadly wood chipper accident. Tree trimmer dies after falling into a wood chipper, California police say. Horrific. Happened about 7 to 8 years ago in Washington state as well. 18-year-old kid, and was his first on the job. You mean last? That and not every vasectomy is 100% effective. Some men still end up being able to impregnate women. I got a vasectomy last year, and my wife still got pregnant. It just changes the child's skin color when it happens. I'm from a small town. How tall are you? 6'8". Wow, pretty tall. Yeah, some girls like it. But it's snacks, because I have really long legs and arms and big feet, but tiny hands, so when I run I look like a goblin sometimes. You there? AAN, yes, the latest model or DSS. Every man has at least once tried to snack his own nut. I did it once. Curved my entire body to get my nut in my mouth. Then I started rolling away like a tire. Someone please help me. I'm gaining too much speed. Wait. Why is the tiger making the same face as my mom? Your mom looks at you exactly how this tiger? Considering the fact that this is a lion, you maybe mixed your uncle with your mom too. Lock your doors tonight. Ah, what the hell? 40 alternatives to self-harm. Harm someone else. Thank you for P. This is the way. This works great. My dad hasn't been alcoholic since I tried it. My roommate's dog tried to rape a puppy, but the puppy thought they were playing. So the puppy bit down on that red rocket and wouldn't let go. The bigger dog spun in circles trying to shake the puppy off. The puppy's legs sticking out as he flew in circles. The dog never went near that puppy again. He was freaking terrified of it, which the puppy hated, because the puppy wanted to fly in circles again. Oh my god. You're from Italy? I love JoJo Part 5. Oh my god. You're from Greece? I love gay porn. That's what you sound like. And Greek people would be like, oh my god, really, thanks. I live downtown in a major city. I get asked for money about 5 times per day. I just smile and keep walking. I regularly buy water and food for the ones that sleep near my apartment that I see repeatedly. Meet a bro, bringing down the property value by keeping homeless around. Big brain to lower rent. I organize a weekly homeless surge right out front when it's time to renew the lease. I swear to ducking god, I ducking Snipe to fly out of the air with my nut. Meet the sniper. Ha 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 ha, imagine if that fly gets impregnated. Good old bat amnesia spray, thanks. Shut, it didn't work. Pass me the bat. Honestly, lube of any kind takes away from the experience. I require friction. Bring me the sandpaper. I wish to pleasure myself. A plan for Panymph that looks and acts like popcorn. Does it have the same crunch as popcorn? Vegan ribs are actually delicious. The hardest part is hunting down the vegan. What was the dumbest thing you did while losing your virginity that you believed was normal? I was getting a below jab and I wanted her to click my balls, but I didn't know how to tell her, so I whispered loudly, balls. Baby panda. Oh, that's a hard labor for the mom. Forbidden gummy bear. Go outside and think about what you've just said for a second. Google's newest AI generator creates HD video from text prompts. Up next, AI porn. Up first, AI porn. You know that's where all technological innovation really starts. I'm gay. Damn, fly high. My condolences for you and your family. Get well soon. Going to sit next to the richest looking middle-aged man on my flight and scroll through my needs for 3 hours straight. How many needs is 3 hours of scrolling? It obviously involves lots of zooming in for a closer look. Enhance. Enhance. The elite for the YouTube lookalikes. Why does it look like the others are thinking really bad things while Matput is trying to signal you to run? Run. Or I'll kill you. But hey, that's just a theory. Why is it so easy to become so skinny in Japan? Less processed foods, more veggies, more greens, better portioning. Because last time there was a fat man, the whole down disappeared. Killing myself every day till I get a girlfriend. Starting tomorrow. Don't leave for tomorrow what you can do today. Animals that are cannibalistic don't know they are cannibalistic because they don't know what they look like themselves. I would assume most animals know what they look like because most animals will only mate with their own kind. Not necessarily. They just look at that thing over there and think, wow, I want to have sex with that. I can relate. You get $100 million, but you must make one species extinct. What do you do? Botfly. Duck anything that lays eggs in people. Phrasing. Don't stink shame me. Fun fact. Did you know piranhas can shred a small child in under 30 seconds? Anyways, I lost my job at the aquarium today. The good thing about marrying Michael J. Fox is, even if he's not in the mood, you can still use him as a vibing Thor. I live with a Parkinson's husband, and that remark is cruel. That was comedy gold. You are one sick POS. Shame on you. No, you don't. What's the worst thing you can say at a funeral? You're not losing a daughter. You're gaining a guest room. Now I have to pay for sex again. What's the point having an iPhone when you're poor? To capture my poverty in high resolution. I bought a really good fresh light recently. Lucky, I have a piece of bread. I'm sorry, the piece of bread is called Lucy. Lucy seems nice. She is. but she's getting dry. I might have to butter her up. There's actually a lot that a toy can do that a nut can't lol. Like spin, vibrate, jiggle, hell wobble. A real man partners up with his robotic brethren XD. Fair enough. They make glow in the dark dodos too, and I've never seen a real nut do that. You gotta crick the nut like a glow stick, and then it starts glowing. As a child, my mother always told me that I would find failure at the worst of times. Waking up in the ICU after slitting my wrists, I realized that she was right. Damn. This one cuts deep. Literally, you did not. I'm gonna have to take a few days off. My little brother drowned in his pool yesterday afternoon. Did anyone try putting him in rice? Lol, just kidding, take as much time as you need. I sent this to my colleague. How do I recover this? I had a coworker tell me she had 14 miscarriages. I said, damn, that catty is a graveyard. And then told her that if this was Call of Duty, that catty would have unlocked the juggernaut. We are still friends. As a firefighter, I have actually had a call like this twice. Same guy both times. The first time it was funny and everyone joked about it. We just disassembled the washer slightly. The second time he was found dead in there by his brother because he got stuck and no one was there to call 911 for him. He was dead for days before he was found. It was a top loader and he sat in there race first and got stuck. He must have tried his hardest to get out because he was able to knock the washing machine over and was found with the washing machine on its side with him still stuck in it. And as you can imagine, his body was all swelled up after a few days of sitting there in very purple. Wait, how did they get the average size of a pens for 10-year-olds? Acting like you didn't have pens inspections in the principal's office. Oh no, I didn't. When you're minding your own business until that sharp pain in your chest happens for no reason at all. This is it. It's such a tease. Every time I'm all like, at last. Sweet release. And then it stops. Competitive Slex. I'm going on the offender team. What do tofu and a dodo have in common? They're both meat substitutes. When a girl buys a dodo, it's seen as a bit of naughty fun, and she is called a Rexy kitten. But when I buy a 240 volt Duckmaster Pro 5000 blow up latex doll with 6-speed self-lubricating pulsating vage, elasticized nose with non-dripsy main collection tray, together with optional built-in realistic awesome scream surround sound system, I'm called a pervert. Roommate scrapped my cast iron seasoning down to the metal and left water in it. At least he didn't use soap or put it in the dishwasher. Technically you could render it with human fat. Just saying. The word back is a slur for back individuals. This Halloween let's remove this words from our vocabulary. Together. Agreed. We need another name for that color, just to call the back people by that name. Looks like it's all coming back to N. I'm so in love. This boy makes me the happiest person ever. The things he does, the things he says. His humor. His smile. He looks out for me. He helps me. He's the definition of a dream guy. That's all. Remind me. 1 year. What boy band is this? LMAO. Debuting their hit single You Dropped a Nuke on My Heart. Their debut album bombs away. What's the biggest mistake you've watched someone make in their personal life? When my grandmother died, my grandfather has about $15,000 left over to live off of until he could no longer afford his house. My cousin heard that grandpa had money, so he would ask grandpa for gas money all the time, then go and blow it on drugs. Over the course of 1 year, he convinced grandpa to give him $12,000 of the $15,000 that grandpa had left. Once grandpa realized what was going on, he stopped giving my cousin money, and because he could no longer pay his dealers, he got beat half to death, and then dumped on the side of the road. If someone hadn't found him in time, he might not be here anymore. That's too bad. Hopefully next time he'll be better hidden. Imagine having 2 sets of in-laws. Shudder. I just threw up in my mouth a little bit thinking about that. I just threw up in my in-laws' mouths. It's cool though, we are cosplaying as birds. I'm the mama. The other two guys in the foursome saying how they're gonna get her mouth and vag, and you're over here like, what does that leave me? You've got 3 aces to choose from. Eeny meeny miny moe. Tonight who's gonna be my row? Sounds cool if you read it aloud in Metro, to be fair. What's the worst excuse for cheating? Sorry, we started the there's some without you, but your friend filled in for you, but your friend filled me for you. You've got a friend in me. Las Vegas police facing Mike Tyson after he'd just bitten Evander Holyfield's ear off 1996. What's the back thing showing from behind? Out of his shorts there? That's Mike Tyson. If you could reanimate and then duck one historical figure, who would it be? Actually, be serious. Joke's on you. You thought you could edit your post to make me feel bad, but my answer doesn't change. Twinsian and Stuart Patton's UK record-breaking pumpkin weighing at 185 stone. What's going on behind that pumpkin? You put 150 watts inside your vag, then get mad because a human can't make you crap? It's not the watts, it's the RPM. This is why I have a copper wire running from a lightning rod on my roof into my bedroom. I wrap it around my nut during thunderstorms. While you're complaining about 150 watts, I'm ready to clap cheeks with the power of Thor if she deems me worthy. At least she's honest. If you're not dating to marry, then you're dating for heartbreak. Let that sink in. I'm dating to get my vag clicked. Emily, you don't need to date to get your vag clicked. Just buy a dog or cat.